Hey everyone, welcome. I'm glad you're here today. It is Thursday, crochet day, and I am running a little behind. Boy, I had to follow up on my daughter. She had a fracture on her finger several weeks ago, and so we have been at the doctor, and man, I'm having a hard time messing with my hat today. How are you? How are you? If you are coming to me for the first time, please let me know that you are new here. And let me know where in the world you are from, because we do have worldwide people watching at Good Knit Kisses. So I couldn't be more excited about that. Love talking to you guys every day. Today is Thursday Crochet Day, and I'll show you what I'm working on. And hey, Ada, we're back. We are Good Knit Kisses. I actually broadcast earlier on my own personal page, and I hope I'm not accidentally doing it by accident. I should be on my Good Knit Kisses page, so if I'm not, please let me know. So yeah, good morning. Yes, I enjoyed the field trip, and I got me some Karen cakes. Went to see Michael with the crochet crowd, my Canadian boyfriend. No, he's not my Canadian boyfriend. I did return his glasses, though, that he had left in my car like 4 years ago. I had given him a ride back to the airport. We had hosted a co-hosted, I don't know how you say co-hosted in three-way. We had a three-way co-hosting of a retreat. He and Beth Ham, or Elizabeth Ham, and myself did a crochet and loom knitting retreat in Denton, Texas at a Hilton, and then we also had a little field trip to an alpaca ranch, and so we had this little retreat in October 2012. So anyway, oh, Susan, you've been watching for a while, never posted, enjoy watching from Minnesota. Well, good morning and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And I will say hello to everyone. Hi, Ada and Lori. Lori's in Wisconsin. She's my cheesy girl. We got Stephanie and Chris. Good morning, Chris. And Chris had some wonderful things happen with her. I'm so excited. Gloria, hey, you're in Georgetown. Oh, awesome. I had a girl that I was in this pageant with as a preteen, and I remember she was from Georgia. Can't remember her name. She was a lovely person, but she was from Georgetown. I always remember that. I was in this Miss American preteen pageant. Only pageant I was ever in. I don't know why I did it for the heck of it. And I was so shy. If you can believe, I was super shy. Yeah. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for hopping on. Hey, Carolyn. You are from North Carolina. Awesome. Hey, Lisa Mona. And I am excited today. I've got my Karen cakes. I got 3 Karen cakes. I've been doing tons of crochet. This is a terrible ball band. Hey, let's find another one. Look at that, yummy. Look at that, yummy. They're the same rainbow sprinkles. I know. I'm showing the labels, but they're totally backwards for you. But they would make some awesome Leia buns. Not really. You wouldn't want to cut these suckers in half. Yeah, I'm random today. So I've been working on this waffle stitch thing. It's really funny because I think Michael posted something last night or this morning on the waffle stitch, which is funny because I had looked the other day. I'm like, I don't think Michael's done a waffle stitch. I'm going to do a waffle stitch. And then I'm like, boom, he has a waffle stitch. I'm like, what? So anyway, but there's a bunch of other people who have them. So pardon me while I'm moving things away. I'm going to grab my coffee. I had to grab a coffee. Did you know that Taco Bell has coffee? I was in a hurry after taking my daughter to the doctor this morning, follow up on her hand. Okay, here's my waffle stitch. Y'all want to see it? Oh, look, we'll show it in small and large. Okay, check this out. You've probably seen it small, so I'm going to show you one. Here's waffle stitch. This is a waffle stitch. This is the right side, the correct side. Isn't that nice? And then here is the back, which is equally nice, but not as super cool as the front. Right? Gotta say, I'm a bit of a cheater. This is the sweet roll. Say what? This is the sweet roll from Premier. Not a Karen cake. Oh, it came out of its roll. It was so mad it hopped out of its label. Oh, shut up. Oh, that's awful. Okay, this is a sweet roll, and its Premier yarn is now. Bad kid over here does not have any wool. However, if you are allergic to wool, you're happy about that. This one has 20% wool, so they're both are acrylic. Yes, both are acrylic. 80% here, 100% here. And I'm trying to find the color. Oh, this is Grape Swirl. Cool thing is, now there's a purple with purple in the Karen cake, but if you're like a purple person, you're gonna want the sweet roll because it has no other color in it. Okay, you catch that? Now this is one whole, this is a whole skein. This is a whole ball, okay? Here's the end of my yarn. End of my yarn. That's it. That's the whole thing. Now, this is pretty dense. This is all double crochet. Got a front post stuff going on, and it's, I think I did chain 38 on this. And so, anyway, this was my beginning chain, and I was going to make a nice cowl, but to me, it's like, it's really big. And I think I'm going to actually frog it back and make it smaller, or what I need to do is just buy more yarn. So either I frog it back and not have it so tall, and see if I can get a cowl out of one skein, which I love to do. Don't you love to get one skein of something and not have to get extras and do one project? You do. You know you do. There's a satisfying thing about like finishing up the project and have like a little bit of yarn left. Just a little bit. Enough to you be satisfied. Not enough left, like a little left to be scary. You know that's right. You know you do. I don't know who I'm channeling here, but I'm like, you got that right. I'm in a goofy mood. So what I started doing is I started stacking it here. Y'all tell me what you think. I started getting it short and stacking it so it has this sort of look here. And then I'm gonna flip it around and have it kind of do this wrap and connect and put a button here. What do y'all think about a cowl that does that? Yeah? So I think what I need to do is actually just frog it back and start over, because I really like this color and I only bought one ball of it. So there's that, okay? Then check this one out. This one is also Premier, and this is Mega Tweed. And if you were with me on my little shopping trip after the presidential election results, I went cray-cray on yarn. And that's when they did that's when they had the sweet roll for me. Yay. And I bought this on a whim, and I wish I had bought more, because all it did was this one amount. But look at this. It's like monster. It's nice and squishy. And by the way, this one's nice and squishy. Last night, I met Summer Cromartie. And I talked about her yesterday, and she freaked out. So if she's on today, she'll freak out again because I'm going to talk to her about it. I forced her to squeeze my crochet. I was like, you squeeze my crochet. You squeeze it because it is super squishable. Yes, I did. Yeah, I made her squeeze it. Anyway, Summer Cromartie, she was the one for the accidental pooling phenomenon that we all had. And when I say phenomenon, I always want to go, phenomenon. Sorry. Weird Kristen is back. You love the cakes, not itchy at all, but you kind of you've been kind of doing chevron afghan out of it, and it's way too thin. Oh, I have to either find a pattern with more texture or switch to a crochet pattern, since crochet is denser. Yes. So here is the yarn. Let's see, side by side. Here it is. And then let's see if I can run this next to it. Let's see if they compare, how they compare. The Karen cake. Let's look at the bulk here. Let's compare. This is 4 wraps, and this is 4 wraps. You be the judge. I don't even know if you can see that. They're about the same. I mean, microns fatter. So this one is about a micron thicker than this one. Okay? All right. Moving on. So I used a On this one over here on the sweet roll, I used an H5mm hook. I believe it calls for probably a 5.5 or something. Yeah, it calls for a 5.5 or an I. I went a size down. Yeah, down. Smaller. And then this other one, the Mega Tweed, which was awesome. I did this on, it's 74 yards, by the way, and it's had 97% acrylic and 3% viscose. And, which the viscose is kind of grabby like a wool, but it has none of the properties of wool because it's man-made. It calls for a 16mm or size USQ hook, and I'm using a P. So clearly I'm not using what they recommended, so 16mm, but I used an 11.5mm. So mine's like super dense. I probably could have gotten less rows out of it and then gone up a size. So I used what I had, and I think these are super comfortable hooks by ChowGoo. ChowGoo. And anyway, so that's that. Oh, Carolyn, you were asking if the wool cakes were itchy. Yeah, and blocking them will help too. I find that blocking it kind of softens it up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, hey, Christine, I see you hopped on. I'm kind of going back. Everybody says still not in Walmart. Oh, you don't have that one skein is always good. I'm going backwards in conversation, so I probably shouldn't do that because it's all out of context. Moving on. Hey, Katie, I see you hopped on. This is my friend Katie from high school. She hasn't typed in, but she's my friend. I see her. Katie, I did a little broadcast that I think you and the nurses will love because my daughter did the lean and dab. Tell me if you saw it. She was doing the lean and dab. We were at the we were at the doctor's office today, and she's like, I don't know how we got talking about it. We talked about the lean and dab, and I'm like, that's not what a dab is. A dab is like this. And so we went, there's a whole little thing. If you go on my page, you'll see what she does. We do like mom versus daughter, lean and dab, and I talk about nurses. Anyway, you'll have to tell me if you think it's funny. I was going to post it on your page. So anyway, so I'm working on the waffle stitch. Has anybody done the waffle stitch? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh yeah, Katie, yeah, go check it out. You'll have to, I won't be on here much longer, but yeah, you'll have to go check it out on my regular profile, like not my page, but my profile. Anyway, I really always thinking about you after I fit. I'm like, oh my gosh, I should post this on her wall. Anyway, does anybody want to know, see how to do the waffle stitch? I can totally make a tutorial video on it, but because I have to frog this back, I can kind of frog it back a little bit and then show you how I did it. So I'm going to pull out a couple of stitches here. Anyone? Bueller? Let's see. Yes. Susan says yes. Okay. So here we go. I'm pulling back here. Okay. I'm going to get my hook. And I'm going to get into position. So yeah, this big one is really, really fun. I'm gonna have to do something with that. Which one do you like? Do you guys like? Do you like the big tweed one, or do you like the smaller? So here's the small, and here's the super. Are they cool? Hi Joanne, I see you hopped on. A tutorial would be great. I'll probably come back and do like a, hey, here's a real tutorial because I'll run out of time. The reason why I'm running off today is because I'm going to get me some more red. Yes, I am, because this has been running out and I'm enjoying the hats, but honestly, I need to get my red back, and hopefully she can work in like a trim because mama needs it. Okay. So I finished my row. Okay, good. I'm getting it on the right row to finish up. Okay, I'm gonna get in position, get my keyboard out of the way. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, let's. Okay. There we go. There's a bright spot there I had to get rid of. Okay, so I am, I'm finishing up a row 3. First of all, you set it up with your chain. You can do the foundation chain of, you know, the regular foundation, but the row 1 in this is double crochet along, and it's a 3 plus 2. So you have a multiple of 3 plus 2. I changed a 38. You could do 23, you could do, you know, whatever. So you get that, and then you do a row 2. So it repeats row 2 and 3. So I'm finishing, I just finished a row 3 here, so I'm going to go back to a 2. And so what you want to do is, I'm going to go ahead and chain 1, and then turn. Okay. And then I'm going to go into the first stitch here, this first stitch, and we're going to double crochet. So I've already wrapped around. I'm going to go in here, pull through, double crochet, 1 and 2. What is on my finger? Huh, it's up on my finger. Yeah, I just did the mom spit thing. Okay, and then you're going to single crochet in this top chain here, this top of the stitch. I'm sorry, start over. You're going to double crochet in this top stitch here, so go into both right there, and go through, pull through 2 and 2, and we're going to double crochet in the front of this post here. So let me go up. Once the pattern emerges, you'll see this long ridge here, okay? And then do you see how this looks like kind of a half ridge here, and then this looks like really long? Well, what this is this is actually 2 rows here. There's a row back here and a row back here, and then this is the front. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 of these posts from 2 rows. Okay, so you only see half of it right here, right now. So we're going to go into it here, and this is how we build it up, and it's going to complete that. So double crochet, and see how it makes that double tall there? So you won't see that emerge until later. And then you're going to single crochet. I keep saying that, it's all double crochet, Kristen. We're going to double crochet into the top of the next 2 stitches. Double crochet. Okay, and now go to the front of the post here. So once the pattern develops, you can see how you can really just tell what to do next. So you're single crocheting along, double crocheting along the top. Golly, apparently I need to do something with single crochet because I keep saying it. So double crochet twice into the top of those stitches, and then once in front of the post. So you're going to go into that post there, do a double crochet. So it's 2, 1, 2 double crochet, and then 1 time in the front post. Has anyone on here done the waffle stitch? It's pretty simple. It's actually an easy pattern. Ada, are you laughing at me? I'm so random. I'm sure you are. I'm just trying to have a good attitude about it. I keep messing up. Oh, good gravy. I'm just trying to get, I'm just getting it to the, oh, what did I do? To the end here so I can get you to row 3. So I have a friend who uses this for all her baby blankets. She just loves it, and it is nice and squishy soft, that I will tell you. Okay, so now I'm coming towards the end here. This just happens to be where I had left off. Now I was doing this weird kind of stair-steppy thing. So on the end of my regular row with the 38, it actually looks like this. And so okay, so I need to do a single crochet in the top here, another single crochet, and then I'm going into the stitch here on the end. Okay, so the top of that chain there, and then that is my that's my double crochet, and I'm ending. However, that's because I did this little stair step thing. This is this little pattern I've been developing. But if I was at the end here, I would do the 2, and then I would go into the front post again before I go to that chain at the end. So this is only because I did it this way. So if you end up with an odd number, you can actually kind of fudge it. So this is sort of fudged, but when I start working my way back, it's going to do this little half step thing. And that's intentional. That's just what I happen to be doing for this pattern I'm developing. I just happened to grab this project to work on it and show you. So, all right, so row 2, I'm sorry, we just finished row 2. I'm gonna chain up 1, turn. Okay, this one, you're gonna go into the front post twice. So you're going to single crochet. Y'all. Okay, you're going to double crochet into that first stitch. Okay, that's that very first one at the bottom of that one little chain there. So double crochet. Okay, and then now we're going into, and because I had turned, I'm not doing the normal, but if I was on the other ones, then I would have added, this is the regular line, then you're going to do a 1 of the double crochets into the top, and then you're going to do 2 of the front post. Okay, so I'm skipping this one because I had done the weird thing. Okay, y'all get to see the modification. So this is the modification up here, but the point remains. You're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna do a single of a double crochet, so only 1 of them. I think that's why I'm saying that. And then to the front post of this one, and now we're gonna do to the front post of the second one. I need to script it. See, I told you this is not a tutorial, so I was not prepared to do this. Okay, this is what it would be like. Okay, so say I've already done 2 of them into the front post. Now I'm gonna go do 1 double crochet into the top, and then we're gonna go into the front post of this one, double crochet, and into the front post of this one, double crochet, and repeat. And then when you do this, you're gonna laugh and keep saying single crochet because Kristen said so. Anyway, do you see how this is working up with the way that my light is kind of grazing it? You can see these like dark spots. That's where the double crochet is. It's in the back, and then the front posts like kind of project outward. Okay, like this. See that? And so on the opposite side, this is the back of that box that you created. So you're creating these boxes here. So the front post sticks outward this way, and then because you go into the front on the back side, they push that way, right? So this is like, that's like the old commercial, waffles have ridges. So this is a waffle stitch. All right, so that's it. So you're just gonna continue going along, doing double, front post. See, here's a front. There we go. And then we're going to do a double and a front and a front. Okay, now if your stitches aren't lining up like this, after you do them, when you first do them, you might, until you get the next one over, you might think, oh no, it's not all lined up. But you'll be able to see this pattern emerge. And when I first started this, I mean, like whenever I first did this stitch, what it would do is I was off by 1, and so you can rotate it around, and if your stuff is not lining up correctly, you got off somewhere, so you'll have to kind of jog back and find that. So anyway, I hope that has helped a little bit, probably not at all, but at least you got some fun laughing. Haha. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I am glad you came to join me today. Tomorrow is Friday. You guys have a great day. I may try and hop on. It's a social media Friday, and I haven't done one in a while. If you have any questions that you want me to do for social media, like you're dying to ask me a social media question and need me to show you how to do something for crafters, then just ask me. You know, you can put it in this broadcast. That's fine. If it's, you know, within the next 24 hours or so that I'll know, hey, Kristen, you need to do this. Otherwise, I can answer it on Monday. I'm starting to kind of wane off on the on that Friday day. because 5 a week is a lot. So Monday is Q&A day, so I'll definitely see you then. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your weather coming at you, and hopefully you are safe and cuddly warm with loved ones. Anyway, love you all. Mwah! Have a great day. Happy knitting and crochet.